Okie doke. So, it's Tuesday, August 4th, 2015. And, so I realized that a lot of my videos are, I realized that a lot of them are like labeled the struggles of being a trans man and shopping, the struggles of being sexualized as a woman and identifying as a man, the struggles of being a trans actor. And it's like, there are so many struggles as being trans, but it's like, what are the positives of being trans? Are there any positives of being trans? And I haven't really given this much thought before I literally started talking at the beginning of this video. But I think that there are. I think that there are definitely positives. And I think one of them is maybe just the struggle of having to battle through some bullshit to find out who you are. I think is a positive thing of being trans, because most people know who they are, and it's kind of something that like most people take for granted, and it's kind of like you're born with a sense of yourself. You know who you are, you know what gender you are, and it's intrinsic. You know who you are. And although, as I've said 100,000 times, I would never wish this on anybody because it's frustrating and it's confusing and it's time consuming and it's draining. I would never wish transgenderism on anybody. However, I think a positive thing of being trans is that it makes you a stronger person. I mean, you go through some shit, man. Like, you battle with yourself, you battle with your mind, and you kind of battle against society. I mean, you are constantly going against the norm. You are going against what society is saying is normal. You're going against everything you've been taught, how you've been socialized. And it's just like, that takes immense strength. And I think that that's a positive thing, is that I'm coming out a stronger person because of this. And it's like, yeah, there are struggles and stuff that I'm going to have to like deal with every day, but I'm a better person because of this. So I think that that's a really good thing, because if I was a cisgender person, of course I've been through very difficult things in my life, regardless of being transgender. But this definitely has made my skin a little bit thicker. Definitely. And yeah, and I mean, more than anything, I think the amount of love and understanding of myself that I have is like literally the most important thing of being trans. The understanding of myself that I have is on a completely different level than anything that I've known before. I always felt that I had a pretty good sense of who I was. I knew what I stood for. I knew I knew what I stood for. I knew what was important to me, and that I wasn't going to take people's shit, and stuff like that. But like, having to literally just pull apart all the pieces of you and find out who am I really, that is not easy. And then to literally just listen to you and listen to your inner self and listen to your true self is something that is extraordinarily difficult, and especially to pull apart the part of society and telling you what it is to be a man or what it is to be a woman, and taking those pieces out of it and saying, well, how does it feel to me? It's very difficult to not let those external factors influence how you feel. It would be very easy for me to sit here and say, uh, it would be really easy to say just because I don't like wearing high heels, I'm a guy. Just because I don't like wearing skirts, I'm a guy. Or sometimes I liked wearing eyeliner, or occasionally I liked the way that I looked when I was wearing lipstick, and sometimes I liked, I don't know, sometimes I liked wearing my my extensions and stuff. Stuff like that. I needed to pull apart what society was saying. Does the fact that I don't like wearing skirts automatically make me a man? No. Does the fact that I like wearing makeup automatically make me a girl? No. It's those kinds of things that I needed to pull apart and really listen to myself and decide who I am as a person. And because of that, I'm a stronger person. And I think that's a really positive thing of being transgender, is that you have such an innate sense of who you are as a human being. And I'm not saying just because I'm trans that other people don't know themselves as well as I do, but you can't not know yourself to be able to come out to yourself, and especially to make the decision to transition. I mean, that is such a huge decision. You are messing with the hormones in your body, you're playing with chemicals, you're playing with a lot of things that are permanent changes, and that requires a lot of foresight and just decision making. And if you don't know who you are and you don't know what you want, then maybe you shouldn't be making that decision. And so it took a lot of time, a lot of therapy, a lot of battling with myself to be able to make the decision that was the right choice for me to transition, medically anyway. So it's like, knowing who I am is such a beautiful thing. And I mean, yeah, I have my days where I just feel like complete shit about myself, and I'm like mad at my body, and I'm just like, why don't I look the way that I want? But like deep down, I know that I love myself, and I know that I'm on the right path, and that I'm heading towards being the person that I want to be. And so it's like, there are so many positive things about being transgender that it's very easy to look at, oh my God, I'm really struggling with this. Why is it so difficult for me to use the men's bathroom? Why can't I just, have top surgery? Why do I have to battle my body? Why can't people just see me as the man that I am? Why? Why does everything have to be so hard? But it's like, there are so many positive things that I don't see that I need to be grateful for. At the end of the day, you're left with yourself. And if you can't understand and love yourself, then it's like, well, what do you have? If you can't have yourself and you can't love yourself, then what do you have at the end of the day? Nothing, I think. Honestly, you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the clothes in the world, and you can even surround yourself with wonderful people, which is important. But if you don't love yourself and you can't go to bed at night loving the person that you are, then it's like, what's it all for? You can't live for anybody other than you. And I feel like I'm finally living for me. I feel like I love myself. I love the person that I'm becoming. And it's such a beautiful thing. I found my happiness. And so this is, it's really a blessing in disguise. I can't be ashamed of who I am. I can't change it. I mean, I'm not going to push it away anymore. I'm not going to deny who I am. It's just accepting who I am, loving it. There are going to be people that don't understand. There are going to be people that literally hate me and call me names and, might want to even cause harm to me. And I will deal with that when it comes. But right now, I'm just going to bask in the happiness that I'm feeling and just realize that I'm really lucky. I'm a really lucky person, and there's a lot of things to be grateful for. There are a lot of wonderful things to be grateful for, and I need to focus on the good things, maybe instead of all the struggles that I'm facing all the time.